Welcome, Virgo. Welcome to my channel. I'm Dee, and this is Intuitive Life Advice. Thank you for joining me. I shuffle all my cards off camera while I'm concentrating on the energy. So in front of you all, I'll shuffle one time just so that you can see for yourself that the cards are being shuffled. It saves us a lot of time and a lot of video time. Please like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell, comment. I love comments because it's the feedback is very, very constructive for me. I like to know if I'm reaching who I'm supposed to be reaching, and I would appreciate any comments that you all would like to leave for me there. I hope everyone's having a great month so far. This is your weekly reading for July 5th through 11th. 2021. It's for the sign of Virgo, and it's called What You Don't Know. I will warn you, some of these readings that are in the series of the What You Don't Know series readings, some of these can come out troubling or a little darker than the others, because if it's something that someone's keeping from you, it's normally not a really good thing. You know, sometimes they are, sometimes they're nice surprises, but normally it's not something that you're real happy to hear about. So keep that in mind. I'm going one more time on your who's who. All right, almost there. So as I was saying, sometimes these What You Don't Know readings are a little bit on the dark side because of the nature of the reading. When someone's keeping something from you, they don't want you to know about it. It's normally not a great thing, a happy thing, but sometimes they are. So let's hope you get a better reading than some. These are not dark decks at all, but this reading tends to pull out things that are somewhat troubling. I'm just kind of warning you with that. I'm going to pull some cards here. It'll just take me a minute so we can get the energy started here for you. Well, you all are, there's just so much commonality going on here in this whole series. I've done water signs and fire signs. You're the third sign in my earth signs. The only ones I haven't done in this series, What You Don't Know, for July 5th through 11th, is the air signs. But so far, everyone has cards in common. It's just very interesting how this What You Don't Know reading works. And this is quite a deck. I mean, there are just so many cards in this deck. Okay. Okay, let's get started here for you. Virgo, what you don't know, but you need to know. It looks like this is the energy that's the whole energy over this reading is this darkness card, and that is a card that when it comes out, the deck that it came out of is a beautiful deck of emotion. It's the the deck that walks someone through, I mean, so many emotions that are involved in a abusive type relationship. And that abuse can be verbal, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, financial, just all kinds of abuse could fall into this category. But this particular deck that the card came out of is more on the emotional. It's more of an emotional deck. So this is telling me that there's some really dark emotional abuse going on in your reading. Now we're going to nail that down here in just a minute. You've got the next card is very dark too, and as I warn everyone, these what you don't know readings are normally kind of, you know, there's the bad energy that you don't want in your life and that you don't know about. Sometimes you need to know this energy is there because you need to get rid of this energy. It can cause your life to go in the wrong direction. It can cause you to be, it can cause depression within you. It can cause anxiety. It can cause so many problems, and you're like, you just don't understand why you're feeling this way, why you're having all these problems, why nothing's working. Sometimes it's the energy that you surround yourself with. So the reason someone as positive energy-wise as me, the reason I put this reading in my readings that I put out to you all is because you need to know where these energies are, the dark ones, so that you can get them out of your life. You need to change this because it makes your life worse when you let these energies just ride and sit there. And we're going to let you know where they are right now. There is just utter ruin going on here. I feel like you've got a relationship with someone. We've got the neighbor card and the abuser card out of the deck that tells us who we're dealing with here, other than you and anyone else. These are major players in this reading, the neighbor and the abuser. Now, I feel like you're in a friendship or a relationship of some sort with someone who is experiencing this dark energy. It's not you, I don't feel, but I feel that it's someone you genuinely care about. And we'll get a little deeper here. This darkness, this ruin, someone contemplating taking their ring off, their wedding ring off. This is a cheating betrayer card. I'm seeing a childhood card here. There may be children. I feel like there are children there when this betrayal is occurring. There's a commitment here, and this just clarifies it, that this person is cheating because they're taking this ring off. They're contemplating. This is a masculine figure, and the masculine figure is attempting to, contemplating whether to slide that ring all the way off or not. And that's just a betrayal. That's just a betrayal card. There's just no other way to look at that. Not in this reading. So in this reading, it's a betrayal card. If this was a different reading, it can mean something else. It could mean there's an issue in a marriage type thing. But I'm seeing here that there's a commitment here. Someone is watching this relationship. I feel like this is a neighbor. We get a little deeper into this reading, things just start coming out more clearly. There's something going on here with someone being watched, possibly photographed or recorded. There's a mother and child relationship here. This could also be a father and a child, although this orca whale depiction here is a mother. You can tell by her dorsal fin, and this is her child. Or she's a feminine energy around a child. We've got the chains here. We've got the romance card. We've got the diamond, which is all the things that sparkle. We've got someone standing out, someone, this cherry pie card, it clarifies any kind of betrayal energy in this particular spread here. So, and then this feminine energy here in this card, she's eating a cherry. So we've got the cherry pie next to the feminine energy getting ready to take a bite of that cherry, coming out side by side there. Now there's a friendship here. This is a friendship. They've got the friendship bracelets on. This under this neighbor column, we've got friendship. We've got someone about to take a bite of a cherry. We've got a whale that's breaching. That this is telling me that something is coming out very soon, possibly today, possibly in the next couple of days, this weekend, very quickly, about a whale, not about a whale, sorry, but the whale is breaching. So he's been underwater, and then when he breaches, he comes out of the water, and that energy is like someone who's been holding their breath. I understand how whales live and thrive and live in the ocean, but this is metaphoric, so please understand that this card is saying that someone is needing to say something, and they're finally going to do that. Someone is coming out with something. They're coming out out from under the water. They're going to say what they need to say. It has to do with this friendship. It has to do with someone betraying someone. And our clarifier here is an abuser card. I told you about the dark energy that comes out in these cards, and it's for your own betterment, for your well-being, for the betterment of you and those you care about. So there's something going on here about a betrayal. There's abuse going on. This first card is telling me that it's within your energy field. It's close to you. And if it's a neighbor, they may live next door. You may be very close friends with one of the people in that relationship that has the abuse being committed. And someone is someone is watching. I think it's you. I think you're watching this couple because you're kind of concerned that something's going on. And this is just letting you know that there is abuse going on with that friend of yours. And it's got to do with another party. Someone is kind of into a little more than a traditional type of a relationship. Physically, they may bring other people into it at sometimes to just kind of spice things up, as they would say. And it could be also that you're concerned because you actually have feelings for this person who's being abused. I've got the romance card here. And the romance card is what is separating this story. It's telling us that you're feeling very badly, a lot of dark energy within about this situation. Things are in chaos, and this is not you. This clears it up. The romance card is telling me that this is a separate column. This is telling me that this isn't your energy, but you have feelings for this person that is not doing the abusing. There's an abuser, and then the person that they're with. And the person that they're with is the person that is chained to another because of a child. Someone is abusing this person, and it's their partner there. I don't know if that's a marriage. I don't see that. I see a commitment here, but I don't see an actual legal marriage. Sometimes this card can portray a marriage, but it's a commitment. These cards are literal in some senses for me. And I'm not seeing a marriage here. You're not married either. You may be in some sort of a relationship, but I don't feel like it's a huge commitment. I just feel like maybe it's maybe a dating situation where you've kind of committed to one another right now. You know, it's nothing where you're planning your future together, just a committed situation right now. And I feel like maybe you've known this person for a long time, but you know that they're just tied down to this abusive person because of a child. And I see that here. I see this child here in this child parent role here. One of these people is tied to this relationship with the abuser because of a child or children. And you are very, very, very affected by the fact that this person is being mistreated by their partner. And what you don't know here is when you feel this energy, you may start feeling this dark energy and feeling this horrible, negative, abusive type energy coming from your person. Maybe when you talk to your person, I'm talking about the neighbor here. When you talk to this person, you're feeling a lot of dark energy from what they're not telling you everything because they can't. But it's like they want you to know, and you feel it, and you're right. This is what this reading is telling you. You're right. What you feel is going on in this relationship with this person that you truly care about here. You're right. They're being abused in some way, and they're staying there because they're kind of stuck. They're very, very stuck, probably financially and because of children or a child. And the financial situation would devastate them. They probably get to live really, maybe they may be able to carry on a high class type of lifestyle because of this abusive person, but hopefully now that you know this person is abusing them, maybe you can start intervening, maybe try to get them to speak with you about this and see if you can lead them out of here, out of this situation. This person means a lot to you. I feel like I need to leave you with something else. Let me leave you with something else. Let me tell you exactly where this person that you care deeply about that is being abused, let me tell you exactly where they are within this relationship with this abusive person. They're in denial. That card means this. They are pretending like nothing's wrong. When they're being abused, it's probably on a verbal and mental, in a verbal capacity and a mental capacity. In other words, they probably get a lot of name calling thrown at them. They're probably told little things that just degrade them and devalue them little by little by little by little. They can be in a horrific situation emotionally and being gaslighted, being told that what they saw they didn't see. I wasn't doing that. You didn't see that. You must be crazy. That type of thing. So your person is being gaslighted. They're in the midst of a cognitive dissonance. They're in denial of the fact that something's wrong. And what you don't know is that. You know that this person is not, they see what's going on, but they're in denial. They're like, maybe I'm not seeing this. Maybe I am imagining that, that was a weird smell on his collar. Maybe I'm imagining that when he was supposed to be there, he wasn't. And when I checked, maybe that wasn't his car there. It just looked like it. Things like that, where you're not believing your own intelligence or your own eyes or your own knowing, your own sense of knowing. You're just in complete denial in this stage of an abusive relationship. So what you don't know is your person that you love dearly, and this could be just a dearly loved friend that lives near you because of the neighbor card. And you've just had a feeling, you've probably seen a couple of things occur where you feel like this person's betraying your friend. She's tied down because she talks to you and tells you as much as she can without telling you too much. She doesn't want somebody, or he or they, it doesn't matter what the gender is here. I just going by these images I'm looking at. They know that if they tell you too much, you're going to bust the door in and drag them out of there, and they're going to be in a situation that they don't want to be in. They're not ready for that. And that's because they're in denial. There are a lot of phases you go through in a relationship that's abusive, and denial is definitely one of them. You'll want to be very careful with this person and just be there for them. Try to see if you can get them to talk to you more, be more open, and don't react like a overprotective person. Just kind of let them confide in you and show them that they can trust you with all of that information and that you're there for them. They'll start calling you more often when things like this occur that hurt them this badly. When they're called names or being mistreated, they'll let you know. Slowly, they'll let you know, and then you will be able to start trying to open their eyes and turn this around if that's what you want to do. And if not, there are a lot of relationship coaches and people who have psychology degrees that practice this every day, that help people in these type of situations. In fact, I will here pretty soon, I will start putting a link for a site that does just that, helps people walk through these situations no matter what state they're in, what stage or phase of this relationship they're in. It just kind of goes at their own pace until they're ready to take the next step. It's a beautiful thing. That's what you don't know. Virgo, thank you for joining me. I wish you the best. Please have a wonderful weekend. And again, this is your reading for July 5th through 11th week. What you don't know, 2021, Virgo. Take care.